Welcome back, and I'm heading straight to my hotel. Check it out. So this is called the Serene Nature and Hotel Spa. Check it out. Such a grand entrance, and down there is the dungeon, or should I say the spa. Check out that view when you walk through the door. Oh yeah, it's all good. That's Peter the waiter, always checking to make sure everything's fine. Here we are, 109. Wow, look how spacious this place is. Obviously, we've been in here already. We came back from Da Nang and it was so hot outside, and we were tired, and so we had a little sleep before we came here. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's so nice. Yeah. So we've got a phone, which you dial 0, I believe it is. I don't actually remember. I'll probably never use it. But we got a phone. We got complimentary water, and we have a pamphlet that is, I believe, advertising the spa, because you get 25% off. Yeah, I've never been a thing for spas. I do like massages, but you know, I can go without. And here we have, I think, might be a little bit about the hotel. Yeah, welcome to Serene Nature Hotel and Spa. And we've got like rules and regulations, terms of contract. Tables of content. Yeah, room facilities and service. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's very, very organized, this place, in terms of trying to make you feel at home and to kind of like reassure you of what's going on. Breakfast is from 6 a.m. I believe until, I forget, I think she's at 9. But I'll be getting there early. In-room equipment list. So if you choose to steal something, or if you just want to take it home, they will charge you. Yep. But also, I guess if you just want to take something home as a souvenir and then just buy it, it's all good as well. Yeah, I mean, the prices aren't too bad, it doesn't seem. I mean, a handkerchief though for 100, I'm not sure about that. A spoon, I don't know if stealing a spoon. I'm sure you've got your own spoons. Bed sheets, pillow, room key. If you want to take the room key, it's 100,000. Don't know why people want to take a room key. I mean, they could for a souvenir, I suppose. TV remote, yeah. Let's steal a TV remote. Let's take it home. I need one back home in England. Hangers, yeah. Telephone. Sure, I'll take that telephone home. Let's take this. It looks absolutely banging. Looks great. But yeah, 500 for that. New umbrella, 300. I mean, the umbrellas are quite decent, to be honest. But yeah. So I suppose if you steal it, or if you just want to take it home, I suppose you can ask. Oh, there we go. The breakfast. Breakfast is from 6:30 to 10, which is not bad if you want to have a lie-in. We've got lunch, dinner, room service, cafe, bar. The bar's open till 10. Swimming pool is open till 8:30, I believe. Yeah, so late checkout, you get like 50% of the room rate, which is not bad considering the fact that this place doesn't cost an arm and leg. Although when you look at it, you really think it would. It's absolutely beautiful. Entertainment in Hoi An. Yeah, I've been to a lot of these places. You know, Marble Mountain, Da Nang, Hue City. I've been all of those. Absolutely lush. But yeah, so let's check out the room a bit more. And we have complimentary water. Nice. And coffee. This is without a doubt the best coffee I think in Vietnam. It's so tasty. And we have a kettle, which is fantastic. Obviously, coffee kettle. And it looks really clean. Awesome. And here is the price list for the mini bar. We've got water, Coke, and local beer. So let's check out the mini bar. Yeah. So here is the local beer, LaRue. It's about like 14,000 I think, or 11,000 in the shop. I don't remember. So 20 is not bad. Got a drawer there to keep some extra bits and bobs. And in here we have a robe. Nice. But there's no brandings. No, there's no branding on the robe, which is a shame. No branding. And they provide you with umbrellas. Cool. And we have a safe down here. But I don't trust that because no doubt I'll forget the code. In the bathroom. Let's see what the bathroom's like. It's quite spacious. We have a bin, a couple of towels, and obviously the toilet. So, toilet paper and another one here. It's quite nice what they've done with the toilet roll. They've folded it over, it's quite cute. This one also had one on, but I used it already because I couldn't wait to go to the toilet. And of course, the trusty bum gun. Let's see if it's as powerful as the other one. It's quite powerful. But the one-star hotel that I was at, the summer beach hotel, it was a lot more powerful. And we have a window. But out there, God knows what's out there. Jesus. It's like a storage unit. Perhaps they'll put that there so you can't escape and not pay the bill. No idea. And here is the place you wash your face and brush your teeth. Wow, those are quite cool glasses. As usual, let's see, a comb, no, cotton buds. A shower cap, toothbrush, and a comb. Cool. I never really use these sort of things. Although I might use the cotton buds. It's been a while. And we have some hand wash. I like the brand on it. Serene Nature Hotel Spa. And we have a hairdryer. Not like I'm going to use it. And it's a Philips. Nice. And here is the shower. Wow, it's quite spacious. The shower is quite spacious. And we've got a window at this side. I guess you can jump out of here without paying the bill. You can't really. Because unless you leaped over that wall, well, there's a ladder there. But yeah, we've got a little palm tree. Is it a palm tree? A tropical tree out the side here. And if we turn around, we have the pool. So yeah, it's quite spacious in here. We've got 2 towels, 3 towels, 4 towels. Look at that, 4 towels. 2 for your body and 2 for your privates. And what is this? Oh, it looks like it's a light. And we have shampoo. Cool. Shampoo, and I'm guessing body gel. The one thing I've noticed at the hotel in Vietnam, they never have conditioner. I guess you can buy it in the shops, but the hotel don't seem to have it. Let's check out the shower. Great, yep, this works pretty well. For your feet, I suppose, or you can just sit on the floor and wash your hands before you. I don't know how to operate that one. Nope, not a clue. Looks like I won't be using the reinforced shower, but I mean, I don't need it. Stick my head under that. Done. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and this looks like it's a blinds. Very nice. Oh, wrong way. Let's try the other way. It is. It's the blinds. Alright. So I suppose you can have a shower here, and you could put on a show for whoever's in the bedroom. Not like they'd want to sleep at, but you could do it, I suppose. Yeah. And I mean, in the shower, you could probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 people in here. So if you want to invite people back from the pool, why not? No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's quite spacious. So let's move out from the shower. The bed, I mean, I've already actually slept in it because I had a bit of a nap when I came back from Da Nang. But the bed is really comfortable. It's really soft. And it's really big as well, you know. Again, if you wanted to have a bit of fun and invite, I don't know, another 2 people around, that's 4 of you. You could all fit in this bed, no problem whatsoever. But do you really want to do that when you're here with your partner? I don't think so. Well, maybe she wouldn't mind. No, I'm joking. I'm not really like that. But yeah, the bed is quite big, and I like it a lot. Man, I wish I could have this bed at home in England. Yeah, but should we look at more detail and see if it's clean? I think so. Well, I hope so. I've already slept in it. So, let's see. Is the bed as clean as it seems? Obviously it's creased because I've slept in it. How many times will I say I've slept in it? But yeah, I mean, it looks very, very clean. The pillows. Yeah, the pillows are fine. You know, the headboard. Should I check under the sheets? Nah, I trust this place, to be honest. You know, on booking.com, it's got a 9.6 rating. That's one of the reasons why I took this place, because I wanted to show you what you could get for not a lot of money. And I'll show you what's out them curtains in a moment. But yeah, I've got a nice big mirror. Check out the shorts. Going for the tropical theme. Yeah, but it's just lush, right? It's a lush big room. We did get put up onto the 3rd floor, but the missus didn't want to go up there, which is fine because this room is just as nice, and when you open these curtains, check it out. Straight out into the pool. Look at that. Look at that. Straight out onto the pool. I suppose if I want to do, I could sit out there and have a few beers. And again, if I wanted to, I could probably jump onto that railing and then jump into the pool. No, I'm joking. But yeah, it's so chilled, right? But the only thing is you've got to keep the curtains closed because everyone can see in. So anyway, let's go and have a look outside. So let's have a look outside. Wow, look at the view. You see, you've got a seat there to sit on. And there is a swing. Wow, it's quite romantic. I reckon at night this will look absolutely fantastic. You could sit there and have a little beer as well. You must think I'm an alcoholic, I'm always talking about beer. And there's a little chair there, I guess that's for just the effect. And you've got like a little, I don't know if you can call that a hammock, I'm not sure. I reckon you can sit on there. And if you look out into the distance, you can see people working in the fields. Just imagine having their jobs, right now it's like 4:30 p.m. and it's absolutely boiling. It is really hot, and they are in the fields. Obviously, they're in the grass, in the grass in the fields, and it's wet. As you can see, it's wet. Well, you might not be able to see it on camera, but it's quite wet. So perhaps that cools them down. But man, it must be hot. Check out the hotel, and this is absolutely fantastic. And again, I'll tell you at the end how much this costs. I'll jump in the pool later. Obviously, I'm not going to get too personal with my camera right now because there's people in the pool. So, let's have a look down here. This must be the cafe, perhaps bar area. Look how chill it is. Look at how absolute chill it is. I mean, the colour scheme is very unique. I mean, this is one thing that you've got to love about Vietnam and the hotels, is the fact that the hotels here, they put a lot of effort into making them special, inviting. It gives you the sense of, being on holiday. It really does. In the UK, I feel so they just don't even try. You'll stay in a place that will cost 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times as much as this place. And I know you've probably seen you can't really compare because it's the cost of living and so forth. And that is true. But even if you paid a bit more for hotels in the UK, you'd expect to get quality. And I've stayed in some places in London, and the places are just terrible. You'd pay like £80 for a place to stay in London. And the place itself is just not very nice. Look at this, absolutely lush. So I'm guessing I can go up there. Yeah, the seat's up there. Let's go and check it out. Wow, Serene Sky Bar. I'm not sure if this will be open later this evening. Obviously it wouldn't be open now because it's too hot. Nobody would ever come up here, I don't think, during the day. Unless you're looking to get absolutely burnt. Yeah, 5 o'clock it gets a bit cooler. 6 o'clock. That's when the sun sets, more or less. And that's when a lot of people actually come out and do things. Unless you're a tourist, then you'll like make the most of it by going out during the day. Yeah, look at this. Look at the hotel. You won't believe how much it costs to stay here. If you're a backpacker and you're looking to come to Vietnam, and you know you don't want to travel across Europe because you know how much you have to pay for a hostel, and you have to pay for how much you have to pay for a hotel. You know, you can come to Vietnam. Sure, the flights are more expensive, but you'll get an experience that you know that you'll be able to stay in pretty nice places. In Hoi An itself, you got a lot of hotels that are really nice, and they are affordable. Sure, there's some more expensive ones, probably because they are closer to the city, well, to the town of Hoi An. We are about 7 minutes away by bike, so it's not all that far away. And for what we pay for this, it's worth it. And if you got a bike, you know, if you got to get taxis or Grabs, in Vietnam they have something called Grab, which is their version of Uber, and it's still relatively cheap, but most people will have to take those if they don't have a bike. You can also hire a bicycle. I believe the bicycles here are free. I'm not sure though, but I read online that the bicycles at this hotel, you can get them for free. But I'm not sure. I might try and find out. Look at how nice this is. Obviously, it's not a massive place, but it's all you need, really, isn't it? We drove past some resorts on the way here, and sure, they are beautiful, but you know, you only stay and then perhaps go for a swim and then go for breakfast. Breakfast is included here as well. So I'm looking forward to the breakfast. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's a continental, if it's a buffet, or if it's a breakfast you just order from the menu. I don't know. But I'll find out in the morning. Yes. So I think I'm going to go for a swim in a moment. Yes. See you soon. Right. I'm going to go in the pool for a bit. I forgot my tripod, so it makes things a little bit trickier. So chill. And this is a little seating area where you can sit and have a few drinks.
Không phải lên bờ. Đúng rồi. Con thấy được.
The one thing I noticed about this little seating area is that there are mosquitoes hovering all over it. I guess you'll get bitten to hell if you sat here. But it's still a cool little area. Sitting for about 10 minutes should be alright. Cheers. As you can see, I'm rocking the Vietnamese hat. Look at the hotel at night. Well, in the evening. Wow. It's quite picturesque. Huh? Serene Hotel and Spa. And the traditional lanterns that you'll see people selling in Hoi An. Bonsai tree. Is it a bonsai tree? Well, it's a tree. A nice little seating area here. You can sit down and guess what? Have a beer. I'm joking, you can sit here. This looks like a place to have tea. as opposed to beer. And over there is, I believe, the breakfast area. And there are some additional toilets. So the sun is setting, and here is becoming a lot more picturesque. Oh, you can slightly see the sun setting there. Again, it's hiding behind the clouds, but I reckon if those clouds went there, it'd be quite nice. So picturesque. I'm gonna go to Hoi An soon, but look at the view, look at the pool, the lights. That's my room right there. Couldn't get any closer, I tried. It's just so nice. Well, Hoi An bound, here we go. It's a bit I think we're in the rough end of Hoi An right here.
Wow, new avocado. Astro. Cafe and restaurant.
Oh, no thank you. Spa?
Yeah. So spa is mean the spa corner.
Oh, tiger beer. So many.
Wow, Hoi An is more expensive. A lot, restaurant.
Yeah, a lot. But it's a tourist hub. Everyone who comes to Vietnam has to come to Hoi An.
Yeah.
So people, vegan. So
Interesting, yeah, but vegetarian. Vegetarian, that's one.
yeah.
Mask. The timing mask.
The timing mask, Hoi An.
Hoi An.
Yes.
Is that local food? That side?
I don't know which way this way.
Yeah. $300 for each, like £10. Quite scary.
It's okay. He's just doing his business. Bless him.
So cool. Oh my goodness. Oh,
That's
avocado again. Oh, this is very small, quite small corner.
Oh, this is only a tight squeeze. Huh? You what?
They thought hard to offer.
Mm.
I offer too much.
You offer too much.
I ask for offer. Then they don't agree, and finally they agree.
Grape, guys. Grape.
You think gạo không bé?
Huh? You got that for girl?
It's more.
I don't know. I think because it stretches, right?
Hello.
I think it's.
Bye, pa.
I think it's alright.
Goodbye, pa. Goodbye, Tiger Bomb.
Oh, this is the famous drink cellar.
Đúng rồi, chụp lại cái áo.
Để đây không được.
Yeah, I know the guy that owns that shop.
Yeah. He said hello with you before.
We just share one.
Koreans always have those little fans.
Where is our water?
On the bike.
The bike. I took it.
No. Absolutely jam-packed.
What about rice?
No, thank you.
Смотри, Леська, Микки Маус.
She said
Смотри, Микки Маус.
that's Doraemon. Doraemon, not Mickey Mouse. I've never seen it this busy.
Đây.
This is where everyone seems to be, yeah? Oh, the boat business is taking off for this. This is a people jam as opposed to a traffic jam. Absolute jam packed. Bánh mì. It's like Gao Lao here, 45.
Hai, cơm đi sai mà ly. Hai mà lúc menu.
Okay.
Nhà này ông Bi mà sâu. Cái này. Đó.
Pussy bitch, I said. Just imagine having a pool like this at your home. Well, the price of this place, you could actually stay here for a week. For a month, for less than the amount of money that I pay per month for my mortgage. But you might be thinking, well, how can you compare the UK to Vietnam? You can't really. The cost of living in the UK is too high. And obviously the cost of living in Vietnam for locals is high, but for foreigners it's not so much. But if you ever felt like you've had enough of living in the UK and it's too expensive and you want to move away and perhaps you're working remotely, then why not think about being a permanent resident in a hotel? I'm sure it's possible, but I'll tell you the price at the end of this video. So I've just got back from Hoi An. I hope you enjoyed the footage that I took there. I didn't take a great deal. You've really got to go to experience it fully, but it's very busy. It could be because it's the weekend, but I think it's always busy, especially around this time of the year. But you should really check it out. It's probably one of, if not the best place to go in Vietnam. But of course, like, it's very touristy, so people charge a lot more for everything, for beer, for food. You know, if you're local, you realize you shouldn't pay that much for food. And when you go to the markets and you want to buy things, some of the things are cool, you know, the novelty items, but they do charge like 50% more than it's worth, sometimes more than 50%, and they expect you to haggle. So that's what you've got to do when you go there, is haggle and try to get the price down as much as you can. And obviously the key is to walk away. It's to walk away and they will come back at you with a better price. And usually you can get a decent price for that. Yeah. Someone's just got on the balcony above. She's probably thinking, why are you talking to the camera? But the funny thing is, people in Hoi An, the people that sell things in Hoi An, they live in Hoi An. If you go to the shops, they live behind what they sell. And how I know this? Well, one day I went in to the back of one of those shops and I saw their beds, their TV. It wasn't a very pretty sight. And sometimes, you know, you kind of feel sorry for them because they don't make a lot. And they try to make as much money out from you as they can by charging a ridiculous amount of money. Well, not a ridiculous amount, but a lot more than it's worth. And they're just trying to make more money. And they are not, you know, they're not well off. The front of their shops are really nice, but where they live, not so much. Obviously, restaurants are probably an exception. But the shops that you see there, they do not live in the best of housing, should I say. So, I mean, some of them might do, but I'm sure most of them live behind what they sell. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna go for breakfast. I'm looking forward to that. It looks like it could be a buffet, so cool. See you in the morning. Good morning. Wow, what a way to wake up in the morning. And you hear sounds of breakfast. So I'm gonna go and check that out. Ooh, it's hot. 8 o'clock in the morning and it's absolutely roasting. They were early, clean the bedrooms. So, coffee. Vegetables. Chips. So we check out today. It's a shame. We're going to stay here for 2 nights, but we're going to check into another hotel, and I'm going to give a review of that one as well. But this bar, I've just found out, has only been open for 2 months, and this hotel has only been open for 8 months. So that's why it is so clean and modern and stunning. The breakfast was good, a bit of variety, which is always good. And Peter, the waiter, was very friendly. We did try and take away my eggs before I'd eaten them, but apart from that, he was really friendly. Yes, Peter now, he's probably going to say something. Nope, he didn't say a word. But I think when I first went into the restaurant for breakfast, I think he thought I just walking off the street. Because it took a while to confirm, to take my confirmation about whether I was staying here or not. But overall, the breakfast was nice, and it's definitely worth a stay at this hotel, without a doubt. Yeah, look how nice this is. This is the front. My bike's parked up there, well, the rental bike. And I'm just gonna have a little walk along here. Hopefully I don't get killed by this car. But yeah, there's the hotel. Well, there's the bar from the street. And it goes into the fields. Look at that. And there is the side of the hotel. I mean, what a picturesque hotel, huh? With it being open for only 9 months, it's definitely worth a stay. And yeah, I got 9.6, I think it was, on booking.com. And I'm guessing most people that stayed here have found it quite pleasurable, or enjoyable, should I say. It's so chilled, so relaxed. I mean, if you're not looking to stay anywhere near a busy area, without a doubt this is a place you should check out. Oh, there's a local hut, and there is a farming area, possibly. I don't actually know what they farm in there. Is it shrimp? No, I'm not sure. If you know, you're gonna let me know. I was told once before, but I forgot. Yeah, look at this. There is the view in the distance. Cool. So, how much did I pay to stay here? Well, it cost £17 for one night, which is not bad, huh? £17 to stay in that nice hotel, the Serene Hotel and Spa. So yeah, if you were to backpack in Hoi An or in Vietnam, you can get some decent places for a cheap price. Obviously, you can get cheaper than this. You really can, and if you look on booking.com, you will see a lot of really nice places for $10. Yeah, so the next hotel that we're going to stay in, it may be cheaper. I haven't booked it yet, but I've been looking at a few, and you know, I'm not necessarily looking at the price, but the reason I'm trying to book somewhere quite cheap is to show you guys what you could get for your money if you come to Vietnam, because as you know, flights here are expensive, but that is the biggest expense. Once you get here, everything's cheap. Drink, food, cosmetics, toiletries can be a bit pricey. I mean, you can get a body wash here for like, I don't know, £6. But anyway, we're not here to talk about groceries. We're here to talk about hotels. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. And the next one will be coming quite soon.